25% of the world is land, but the surprising thing is that till date no one has seen the entire land of this 25%. According to an estimate, more than half of the land is such that it has not been explored till date. This unexplored area is actually the Arctic region, dense, terrifying jungles, dangerous mountains that talk to the clouds and faraway deserts where it is considered very difficult for humans to go. But whatever it is, we at least know that there is land in these places. But you will be surprised to know that the biggest part of the world is such about which humans know almost nothing, and that is the ocean. Humans know only 50% about this ocean. We do not even know how deep the ocean is, apart from the fishes in it. Which creatures are found there and what secrets are hidden at the deepest point of the ocean. Once again in the video's ZT, dear viewers, the ocean is so deep that our mind cannot even imagine. An expert of research and science, if we cut all the mountains, all the land and all the beaches of the world and throw them in the ocean, then our whole world will be filled with 3 kilometers deep water. To understand this estimate of research about the depth of the ocean, we start from the surface of the ocean. The area up to 40 meters below the surface of the ocean is where submarines are allowed to go. After this, at a depth of 93 meters, the wreckage of the famous British ship Lusitania was found, which sank in 1950. A little further ahead, the depth of 100 meters is the limit for diving. Danger occurs at this point, if deep-sea divers do not take precautions, then due to water pressure their body parts stop working, but in spite of all this Herbert, a famous Australian diver had set a record by diving to a depth of 214 meters, and Herbert had made this entire record in just one breath. If we go further down from here, then we reach 332 meters. We have the world record of submarine diving at a depth of 111 meters, and this record was made by Ahmed Gabbar, who was associated with the Indian Navy. If Ahmed Majid had gone down to 111 meters, then the depth would have been 443 meters, and this depth is as high as the Empire State Building of New York. If we go a little further down to a depth of 500 meters, then this is the level up to which the world's largest vessel, the submarine, can dive. The weight of the submarine is 150,000 kilograms, and as soon as it dives into the sea, the submarine can go up to this level of 500 meters. The American Sea Submarine, which is an advanced fighter submarine, cannot go beyond the depth of 500 meters in the sea, and from here onwards, the water pressure starts showing its effect. At a depth of 535 meters, the water pressure on a person is this much if a fat fresh buffalo stands on it, but emperor pans have the capability to increase the pressure to such an extent, and due to this reason it can dive up to a depth of 535 meters. If we go further down, then at a depth of 830 meters, the top of the world's tallest peak Burj Khalifa can be found if it is lifted and put in the sea. This is that point of the sea up to which sunlight can penetrate. But if we go a little further down, then at a depth of 1,000 meters that part of the sea starts, which is called the deep zone. From here sunlight cannot penetrate below, and only darkness is found all around. At this point the water pressure becomes 1,500 psi, i.e. it is as much as an African buffalo can stand on one head. Surprisingly, giant snakes are also found in this deep zone, which is the extreme depth of the deep sea. It is a scary creature, and if we go down, then at a depth of 1,280 meters, leatherback sea turtles are found. These turtles are bigger than all the turtles present in the world, and their weight is up to 700 kilograms. Black dragon fish is found at a depth of 2,000 meters. It is a bubble fish like darkness in the sea, which can be seen only with flashlight, but it has its own. The eyes are so sharp that it can see easily even in darkness. If we go a little further down, then at a depth of 2,250 meters, we find the deadly and terrifying creatures like the colonized duck. These colonized ducks are 14 meters long, weigh 750 kilograms, and one of their eyes is as big as a food plate. Their tentacles have sharp teeth with which they can kill their prey by catching it. Colonized duck and mole whale are opposite to each other. This colonized duck catches a mole whale which is as heavy as the weight of 2 road rollers and can kill it easily. The marks that you are seeing on the body of this dead mole whale are due to the tentacles of this mole whale. This depth of the ocean is just a breach. At a depth of 3,800 meters, the wreckage of the famous Titanic ship is still present. If we go 200 meters further down, then at a depth of 4,000 meters, that hottest part of the ocean is formed, which is called the Titanic. It is called the Excel zone. Here, surprisingly, the water pressure becomes 11,000 psi, which means that it is as much as a huge elephant can stand on a coin. And here, strange creatures are found in the ocean, such as finger-tooth anglerfish and viper fish. At a depth of 4,781 meters, the wreckage of the battleship that crashed in World War II is present. If we go further down, then at a depth of 6,000 meters, such a part of the ocean begins which is called the Heddle zone. It has been given this name because in ancient religion, Diesel was called the circle of death, and it was believed that after death, Diesel takes bad people to the depths of the ocean where there is a scene of hell. Well, in this zone, the water pressure increases by 1100 times as compared to the surface of the ocean, which means that the water pressure here is so much it goes deeper that it can tear apart a normal bulletproof car in a single blow. If we go further down, the depth of 6,500 meters is the depth up to which the US Navy's search submarine can go. It is called DSVN, and it is the same deep ocean submarine that discovered the Titanic. The top of Mount Everest can be reached at a depth of 8,848 meters if it is lifted and put into the ocean. After this, the place reaches a depth of 1,098 meters, up to where J. Cameron went in his submarine in 2012, but in 1960, 2 people named Don Wash and Jacques Piccard made a record of going to a greater depth than this. Both of them went to a depth of 10,091 meters in their submarine. It took the submarine 5 hours to reach here, but the water pressure here was so high that one part of the submarine got cracked and they had to go up immediately. If we go further down into the ocean, the depth of 1,097.2 meters is the same as the height at which a commercial crane flies. The feeling of height that we get when we look down towards the ground from the window of the ship is just this much below the ground, and in the end, the depth up to which man has been able to reach is more than the height of a commercial airliner, which is approximately 11,000 meters. The pilot who reached this point of the ocean was former naval officer Ver Vovo. Ver accomplished this feat alone while sitting in a deep-sea submersible limiting ferry. This place of the ocean is known as Challenger Deep. Despite going 11,000 meters or 35,000 feet below the surface of the ocean, researchers believe that this is not the deepest point of the ocean. This is just the point where man has been able to reach till now, and whatever man has seen in the ocean till now, wherever he has gone, is considered to be only on the 5th layer of the ocean, i.e., which creatures are found in the 95th layer of the ocean and what secrets are hidden there, no one knows till now. It is hoped you all should like and share this video of CCOTV a lot. We appreciate your kind comments. In the next great video.